The Bloodborne, in a world draped in eternal night where blood fuels the madness and nightmares awaken the brave. The city of Yharnam beckons welcome hunter to a realm where salvation and damnation are bound by blood. This is Bloodborne. Not like the other Dark Souls games, Bloodborne is very different than the others Dark Souls game. A true horror. Fog-covered alleys, towering spires and grotesque horrors. Yharnam feels alive, yet eerily devoid of hope. Every corner of this city tells a story, not with words, but with blood and ruin. The moon hangs low, casting its haunting gaze over a world teetering between dream and nightmare. You play as the hunter, bound by the hunter's dream, tasked with cleansing Yharnam of beasts and uncovering the source of the plague. The cyclical nature of the hunt-death is not an end, but a return to the dream. The Healing Church is a central institution in Bloodborne, shaping Yharnam's rise to prominence and its ultimate downfall. Founded by Lawrence, a student of Byrgenwerth, the church sought to harness the power of the old blood, discovered in the ruins of the Great Ones. The old blood, revered for its miraculous healing properties, became the foundation of the church's influence over Yharnam, drawing pilgrims from across the land. However, the old blood was not without consequence. Prolonged use led to a curse that transformed people into horrific beasts. To manage this hidden threat, the church created factions such as the Hunters, led by figures like Ludwig, to cleanse the city of these monstrosities. The church fractured into distinct sects, each with unique goals. The Choir, who sought to communicate with the Great Ones and achieve transcendence. The School of Mensis, whose obsessive rituals aimed to summon a Great One, and the clerics who administered blood to the people. Behind its holy facade, the Healing Church concealed its dark experiments, unethical practices, and obsession with divinity. Its ambition to ascend to godhood ultimately cursed Yharnam, leaving it a city plagued by beasts and trapped in a nightmare. The lore of Bloodborne is a haunting tale of ambition, tragedy, and cosmic horror. The city of Yharnam rose to prominence due to its miraculous blood-based healing derived from the old blood, a substance linked to eldritch beings known as the Great Ones. This blood, administered by the Healing Church, promised salvation but carried a curse transforming recipients into beasts over time. As the plague spread, hunters were created to cleanse the city, leading to an unending cycle of bloodshed and madness. The church fractured into factions, each pursuing forbidden knowledge to achieve divinity. Meanwhile, the lines between reality and nightmare blurred, influenced by the Great Ones and the madness-inducing concept of insight. The hunter, caught in this cursed cycle, must uncover the truth behind Yharnam's downfall, confront the Great Ones, and decide their fate in a world consumed by blood and nightmares. Bloodborne is widely considered the best Soulsborne game for its unparalleled atmosphere, fast-paced combat, and rich lore. Unlike its predecessors, it emphasizes aggression. Bloodborne is widely considered the best Soulsborne game for its unparalleled atmosphere, fast-paced combat, and rich lore. Unlike its predecessors, it emphasizes aggression over defense, rewarding players for taking risks with its rally system. The haunting Gothic world of Yharnam, steeped in themes of cosmic horror and existential, dread immerses players in its dark, mysterious narrative. Its interconnected level design and unforgettable boss fights deliver an exhilarating challenge. The shift from medieval fantasy to Victorian horror adds fresh depth, while its lore, influenced by Lovecraftian and Gothic themes, keeps fans theorizing years later. Bloodborne masterfully blends gameplay, storytelling, and atmosphere. Bloodborne has 3 endings: submit to Gehrman and escape the dream, refuse and become trapped as the next host, or consume umbilical cords and ascend as a newborn Great One.
You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
Bloodborne's legacy is not just in its gameplay, but in the lore it leaves behind, a world that demands to be remembered. That's it for today, gamers. Take care. I see you in next video.